Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Nikki ExotiKa Show. Today we have Ricky Davy. Is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah, Rick. I like Rick more
You
than
like Rick
Ricky,
better?
but it is
Okay.
originally Ricky, yes.
Rick Davy is from Brooklyn Style Foundation.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So tell us more about, the Brooklyn Style Foundation and what inspired you to create it.
Well, Brooklyn Style Foundation started about 19, 20 years ago. And the mission was to really support emerging designers. So we are a nonprofit organization, and our mission is to really support emerging creatives and give them a voice and a platform to showcase their work through Fashion Week Brooklyn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when is Fashion Week Brooklyn?
Well, we try to do it outside of New York Fashion Week and all of the other fashion weeks. So we usually do April and October. And we try not to make it fall, winter, or spring, summer. We just do season 1 and season 2. So it allow the emerging designers and brands and creative to show whatever they like during that season.
Nice. Yeah. And a lot of so you work with other designers and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. All different kinds. Like, you got a lot of queer community in Brooklyn.
Yeah. It's so funny because we do have a whole segment called Slayway. And that has a whole lot to do with giving a voice to the queer community, because actually we think it's like so important, because when you think about Drag Race and all of these other programs, a lot of the queer people make their own stuff.
Yeah.
So they dress themselves, they style themselves. So we always want to highlight that and give them a voice.
Yes.
But we show designers from everywhere, from kids wear to avant-garde to ready to wear to
Couture,
upcycle to sustainable. So yeah, it's really good for us.
I love it. I think the LGBTQ community is the most creative and talented, community out there.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So what has fashion meant to you throughout your life?
Well, I think fashion for me is really important. It's kind of like your daily dose of who you are and how you feel and what you want to present to the world. So it's almost like your costume you put on every day, So for me, fashion is really an important part of your well-being.
Yes.
So we talk about wellness and we talk about health and healing. So I think whatever you wear sometimes can make you feel better, or also can make someone else feel better.
Yes.
By just looking at you, it can make their day better.
I like
so
that.
Fashion to me is really such a relevant thing in the time and space that we live in.
Yeah, I wear everything, and sometimes I'm in sweats, sometimes in sneakers, sometimes in heels, sometimes in thigh-high boots, sometimes I'm looking like a prostitute on 42nd Street. Sometimes I look like, in an evening gown ready for the red carpet. So I have all different types of personalities.
We like
or
that.
overalls with pigtails. I mean, I have so many different ways of dressing. And, it's just crazy because, like, if I go out, people are like, oh, my God, I love that. Like, that's amazing. Like, I love how you're wearing that. And I'm just like, just have my own. But they're like, who styled you? I'm like, myself.
Yeah.
So,
like that.
I'm very, very eclectic when it comes to fashion and stuff like that. How important is it for you to foster, like, the young, the creative, talented in the fashion world?
I think that's the most important. And that's what I like most about it. That's what really wakes me up, really supporting these emerging designers, because it's really such an important thing for them, especially as a young creative right now, because you're still dealing with brands who've been around. When you think about I'm wearing Karl Lagerfeld and Valentino and Chanel and all these brands, they've been around for many years. Some of these kids wasn't even born yet. So now you still have to kind of compete with that. So I think we want to champion that a little bit more and really give them a chance to really voice their opinion and their style and what they think that fashion should be in their arena. So like I have my friend who do Digital Fashion Week, right? And I'm thinking about how far we have come. Now we're thinking about how fashion is actually part of what gaming is. So you're no longer playing just Pac-Man. You're playing a game where you literally have to dress up your character.
Yeah.
So that really shows you how far fashion has come. And Instagram has really done a lot to really push that a little bit.
Correct. You know, and also being an inspiration for the community is very, very good, being a positive role model.
So even sitting at home playing the game in your pajamas could be really fun.
Yeah.
So what pajamas are you wearing today, right? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, all right. So how has Brooklyn Style Foundation incorporated voicing social issues through fashion?
We try not to be too politics, but I do like social issues. And I think one of the main social issues for us, and when you think about it these days, is wellness. How you feel, how you think, So I think fashion really, as I said, has an impactful thing about it. Color could really change your mood, right? So you think about just the color pattern you might wear today might inspire you, and it might inspire someone else to feel better. So I think we need to really talk about wellness. Wellness in a lot of ways when we think about beauty. How do you take care of your skin? So fashion, we think a lot about fashion about just clothes. Fashion has a lot to do. It's overall how your hair look, how your makeup look, how your eyewear look, how your body look, how you feel, how you go to the gym. So it kind of encompasses a lot of different genres. Yeah.
Even like for your mental health,
Literally.
If you feel down and then you're wearing all these like depressing colors, I feel like color really makes people happy, especially like yellow and turquoise blue, and I love all those, happy colors. It just it just really builds your self-esteem sometimes,
Yes, it do.
So tell us more about Brooklyn Fashion Week. Like, what should we be expecting?
Well, I like the idea of Brooklyn Fashion Week, but we own both of those. But I like Fashion Week Brooklyn. So we usually say FWBK, Fashion Week Brooklyn. So we like to put the fashion before the borough. So we love Brooklyn, but yes. Fashion Week Brooklyn, what we can expect is a lot of emerging designers from a global network. So we don't only just showcase designers from Brooklyn. We like to showcase designers from everywhere. So we encourage everyone globally to become part of what this voice is. We use Brooklyn as part of the destination because we think Brooklyn is one of the most diverse boroughs. And
definitely.
We want to really highlight that with the diversity. But we actually do a lot globally. So right now, as I was mentioning earlier, we do Rome for our first time. We're doing that at the end of the month. We been in Paris a couple times. We do UK.
Paris.
I love Paris too.
I've been there so many times.
So we do London, and we're getting ready to do Canada. So wherever, I think we want to meet people where they are also, and not just having them come to Brooklyn. We have done a lot of shows in Japan also, so we do love Japan.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Japan. I always wanted to go to Tokyo.
Best city. You love the fashion.
Can you speak Japanese now?
No. I wish I could. I think now I am very lazy and I'm very not good at really picking up languages.
Yeah.
So I'm glad now that we can do that on our phone. So it makes it easy.
I'm on Duolingo every day. I take Russian classes.
Really?
Yes.
So you speak fully Russian?
Da. Yes. So how has the New York Brooklyn community inspired you?
A lot. I think that's why I like the whole street of Brooklyn, and I like the street of New York. And honestly, I really think I do like the streets of everywhere. I just came back from Mexico City, and we went to one of the most like iconic place to me. Like it was so amazing. This market that it went for blocks and blocks and blocks and blocks. And I think you could be inspired even by the bomb on the street. Sometimes there's a female that I like so much. She's a bomb. I hate to use that word, but yeah. And the way she dresses, it's like this lady had to come from something. Mm-hmm. She's so inspiring with the way she utilized all what she has to make herself look good.
That's amazing.
So I'm inspired by people who walk the street. I'm inspired by a whole lot of people. And I think Brooklyn really does that more or less based on the diversity and the culture.
Yeah.
So you have all the people from the Caribbean, you have people from Russia.
It's like a melting pot.
It's a melting
everybody.
pot, right?
And I was telling you earlier, it's like a big queer community in Brooklyn.
Exactly. Like I know everybody was upset a little bit. I think it was McQueen or one of them who did like a whole inspired collection based on how the Jewish people dress. And I think a lot of them get a little bit offended. But to me, I thought it was really beautiful. Because I love a lot of the way the Jewish people dress. Hasidic Jews, their hats, their coat, the black, wearing all black. I'm an all black person. I love wearing all black.
No, I couldn't tell. You know what? I'm like the color pink. I love pink. Obviously, you know.
Oh, you're pink girl.
Barbie dolls love pink. I love turquoise blue too. But you know, if I'm not doing that, I'm all in black, like getting ready for somebody's funeral.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us about emerging designers like that are currently working with the foundation?
Yeah, we have a lot of emerging designers. There's so many of them. What I like most of all, we are working with a bunch of young people who are really now starting out and getting the career started. So we have a collaboration with Rutgers University, and we're expanding that as much as we can to get as much young designers as possible. So we have a thing called Designers in Residency with materials for the arts. So it's really important to get the young designers on because they have such a voice and they have such a interesting take of fashion. Because remember back then when we think about fashion, it was basically a trend, right? So now people could trend whatever they want. As you said, I like vintage, I don't like vintage, I like high-end, I like low-end, I like fast fashion. So you have a choice. You could make so many choices. And I don't think anything is trendy anymore. I think trend is like for me, in my mind, that is an old word. Because trend is basically who you are and what style you want to bring.
Exactly.
You know, triple XL pants, double XL pants. That was back in the days when we thought it was very trendy with the whole hip-hop generation when they first started. But now the kids are wearing it like and become really fashionable. Right. You wear skinny jeans, tight jeans, wide legs, skinny. So it all depends on you.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I came out like so many years ago, and I have been a blueprint for so many girls out there. Yeah. They were criticizing me when I was the first one wearing colored hair, pieces, you know? And I was coming out wearing pink and purple, whatever. And they were like, girl, you look like a fucking clown. Like, why are you doing this, right? Then, years later, they're doing the same thing. I'm like, wow, oh my goodness, that's so funny. Wait. Who do I remember having this look like 10 years ago? Oh, me, you know? So it's just funny. Like when I had done so many looks back then, I was so ahead of my time. And then the girls start, copying me later down the line. And then they don't even want to give me credit. It's funny. But you know what? It is what it is.
It is what it is. And that's why we like fashion.
Yes.
And that's what we like.
You know, and
because it's your style.
And
you inspire people.
And you're original. And you just do it and you have fun with it. And that's what really matters.
Key.
Yeah.
You use the best word for me for the day. Fashion is fun.
Fun.
Don't take it so seriously.
Yeah, this doesn't look so why? It might not be for you, but it could be for somebody else.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
So, okay. So what are some of your current favorite fashion trends and what are some that you could do without?
Oh my goodness.
Let's get real.
That's a good question. What I could do without is leggings. I know women going to probably hate me for that.
Yeah.
I think leggings is really for little girls going to school with a nice skirt. Okay. I don't think you should use leggings as fashion. Maybe you can go to the gym or something with it, but I really don't like leggings. I think leggings should go because it doesn't have anything to do with fashion. Mm-hmm. It's very simple. It's too easy. Yeah. It's like, you just put on a pair of leggings and you feel like you're dressed up. Yeah. No, you are not. You really should get something a little bit more fun. Have fun with it, as we said.
What do you feel about catsuits?
Catsuits are okay.
Different.
Yeah, catsuits are different because you can accessorize
you need a belt,
it.
You need like the jacket. You need
put
the
a jacket, like layer it.
Right. Yeah. I never do a catsuit just like regular. I embellish or add to it. I put like a spiked jacket on, some studs. Put the glass with the studs on it. You got to give a look. You can't just come out with
just a
catsuit.
Give a look.
Right.
Yes. Like my friend, she got a little bit pissed off at me. I tell her all that. She's like the layering queen. But I like layering. I think if you layer, you're pretty good. So if you wear a leggings and you put a skirt over it, or you wear a pair of jeans and you cut the jeans short, so you have some of the leggings and you wear short jeans and leggings, then I could see
it's different, right?
It's
you're
different.
Playing around with the
you're
look.
Playing around with it a little bit.
Yeah, I like leggings with the shorts.
I like leggings with the shorts too because it shows that you put some work in. Yeah,
look. You gotta know how to like put it together.
You know it. You style people. You should style people.
Right.
You should be a stylist yourself.
I should be. You know what? I style myself for like music videos and stuff. All my music videos, I styled a lot of myself. Yeah.
Good. You like that.
Yeah.
Now you just need to style others too.
I know.
Set some trends.
Right?
Bring back the colored hair.
I love your chrome nails, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it done tomorrow. This is
love
my friend at Claw.
Yeah.
Claw and Company. They're in Brooklyn. They do an amazing job. And I had these nails at least for a month.
Oh. Well,
so it lasts a long time.
It looks like aluminum.
Yeah. And they use like a little powder something on it. So yeah, you can check them out. Claw and company, and they're really good.
They should be doing your nails for free. That you're plugging them in. So tell me, you have an accent. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Trinidad.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Trinidad.
Isn't that where Rihanna's from?
Rihanna's from Barbados, which is another country I like, which is very close to
Not too far, right?
Not too far, yeah. We're all part of the Caribbean.
And how long have you been here?
For a very long time.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been a long time.
He's like, Ice, stay away from me. You're not taking me away.
No, Ice doesn't have to see me. I'm an American citizen. Good. I'm sorry. Yeah. So
honey, they're taking the Americans too. It doesn't matter at this point. You know? But
I stay away from Ice.
But
I think somebody needs to do like a whole segment on Ice and dressing up like them. I can see that as a fashion kind of coming down the runway.
That's a fashion disaster.
See it. I'm not a designer. I like designers, but I can pitch that out there. Somebody needs to do it.
Definitely.
But make it fun. Don't make it so political and so heavy. Please don't make it heavy. Make it fashion and fun.
We have to try to live the rest of our best life here on Earth because we are in the end times.
Yes, we are. We have to support each other.
We do. We do. It's a very small. It's coming out to a very small world out there.
Yeah, and that's what I tell people too. Like when I went to Japan, I always say, people don't even give you compliments. Yeah. It's always nice to give people a compliment. You make their day. You always gotta be kind. Oh, I like your shoes. Yes. I like your hair. I like something. Don't tell people you don't like. Tell them you like.
Yeah.
I think it's a better way, right?
Right.
I don't like this. Who cares
what you don't like? It doesn't hurt to be kind. I think that a lot of people in this world are so rude.
Yes.
And it comes so naturally to people nowadays. It's like, what happened to being nice?
Give a compliment and a nice smile to someone. It makes their day. Yeah. You never know what that person might be going through, that you could change them from jumping off the bridge.
I love your energy.
Thank you very much.
It was so nice interviewing you today.
It was fun with you too.
And there we have it. This was Rick Davy from the Brooklyn Style Foundation. How can everybody find you?
They can find me on Instagram. Well, me personally, you can find me at Rick Davy FWBK. But I prefer if you follow the company at BK Style Foundation or Fashion Week Brooklyn.
BK Style Foundation. Thank you guys for another episode of the Nikki ExotiKa Show. Till next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Just so narcissistic, so narcissistic.